Hey guys, hope everyone's doing well. Today I wanted to go over what I like to use, or what I'm going to start actually using for my iPad mini 6. Originally I just had this kind of like folio case. I'll put a link in the description where I got it from. It was Amazon, but I'll put the link. I really liked this one. However, I found myself more and more needing something to type on that was a little bit quicker. So I went ahead and ended up getting me a case that has a built-in mouse and keypad. So that's what I'm going to share with you all today and see how that works out. I really liked this slim folio because it was able to hold my pen. This is not the Apple pen. This is actually a knockoff brand, but it works really well, and the battery charge on this sucker lasts a very long time. I'll also put this inside the description for the if you're interested. But this one I really like. You just power it on, you're good to go. You know, I have no problems with it. It works just fine. And like I said, the charge on this thing lasts weeks, if not months, and it's just a push of the button and you're good to go. But anyway, we're not going to talk about the pen here. We're going to talk about the case. But the reason why I liked this one originally was because, like I said, it held my pen. It's real slim, as you can see, real lightweight. But enough about that. Let's go ahead and get started on what I like to start using on my iPad mini 6 as of now. Some of the highlights are that it's a they call it a super notebook because of the fact that it comes with a touchpad and keyboard, and in a case along with the a pen or pencil holder, whichever you want to call it, Apple pen. It's all-round protection, wireless connection, supports sleep mode, angle adjustable, meaning it goes. I'll get into that in a minute here, and then what's this say? Lightweight, wireless pairing, and long lasting battery. Let's go ahead and get this opened up. Comes pretty well packaged. It's got a nice thick plastic sleeve. It's got some literature here. Service card. Basically, you can follow these people on Facebook. And then a brief little wireless user manual, which gives you a rundown on what each keys do, how the gestures on the touchpad actually work, or the mouse if you want to call it that, and just some simple instructions. I think we can figure it out without really getting into detail here, but you do get the you know, little user manual. You get a USB cable, and this is going to be a Type-C, and then of course the case, which is what we're really interested in. Yep, it's kind of like it's plastic. It's got a real good opening. It's not weak. I mean, it's, as you can see, it's got a pretty strong opening. It's not weak and flappy. So that's what it looks like. Looks like a little mini keyboard. Keys feel really good. And we got the touchpad. And let me go ahead and put the iPad mini in there so you can see how it fits. What I really like about this case is that it protects the pen, because some of the other ones they have where the pen would just kind of like you know, stay magnetized on top. But you know, when you got to hold it kind of like in portrait mode, you're going to keep bumping into this magnet, you know. And then also if you're throwing it into your bag or whatnot, the pen's obviously going to fall off. It's a real high risk of losing the pen Imagine if this was the actual Apple Pen. They're not cheap. But anyway, what I like about this case is that I can actually install it right there. Oh, I see what's going to happen. It doesn't hold on there securely. I thought it was going to snap in, but the reason for that is, I'll show you here in a minute. It's because it's going to use the magnet of the iPad in order to lock itself in place. I'll still keep this one, and probably, I don't know, we'll see what happens, but let's go ahead and turn it this way. Boy, it's got a real good tight fit, I can tell you that right now. And now this is where, there you go, look at that. So it kind of just locks in place because of the magnets. So that's pretty freaking cool. And then of course, so it is a little bit heavier on the iPad side. So as you can see, if you turn it more than, I'd say if you go beyond a 45-degree angle, so basically beyond that, you're gonna get the problem where it'll just kind of tilt over on you. But that's a pretty good, decent angle for typical typing, and if you're sitting right in front of it, so I don't see that being a problem. And then of course, like I said, you've got where the ability where you can turn it into a tablet. You can see where you can flatten it down and use it as a tablet. It's got a 300 or 360-degree turn or capability all the way around. And let's see here. Let me go ahead and charge it, guys, and then I'm going to power it on so I can show you how well it works. And as you can see, it again, like I said, it protects the pen from getting lost. And yeah, let me charge it real quick, and then we'll go over this one accessory that I think is kind of important for those of you that are into like transferring files, uploading videos and photos. This is going to be very helpful for you. So I got me one because I know that's what I'm going to be doing. But yeah, let me go ahead and charge it, guys, and then I'll come right back, and then we'll also go over this little like I said, this little hub that I got. It's a Type-C hub for this iPad mini, and I think that's going to come in very handy as well. So we'll come right back once I get this charged, and we'll go over this. Okay guys, so I got the iPad charging for us, so we can just go over some of the gestures on the trackpad, and just go over those few things with you guys. But next I want to go over this USB Type-C hub. They call it the Pro. I think it's because of the amount of ports it has on it. But anyway, it's made by Berster. Again, as usual, I'll put the links to these items in the description box below. Let's go ahead and open this up. Like I said, the reason why I got this, guys, is because I did need something aside from just carrying with me a USB Type-C adapter for USB connections, and I figured this would come in handy. Comes pretty well packaged. As you can see, it was pretty hard to get out of there. And then within that box comes in another box. And you've got a little carrying pouch. That's pretty cool. Comes with a little carrying pouch, which that's pretty cool because you are going to need to carry this around with you, and this is going to actually protect it. It's like a nice little, I don't know if you can see that, nice little fabric type pouch. Nice. And then you got the device, and this is what it looks like. So it's USB Type-C, and it gives you an HDMI output, your audio jack, and then if you flip it to this side, you've got your USB 3. I like the way they list everything for you. You've got your USB 3.0, you got your SD card, you got your TF card, and then you have your USB-C PD. I'm not sure what that is, other than the fact of being able to probably use this as a charging port. So if you have it plugged into your iPad, you can actually use it while you're charging it at the same time. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. And then I'm not sure, that looks like a little mic there. Let me see if there's any. Yeah, there's nothing on there, and it doesn't indicate what that little hole is. I'm assuming it looks like a mic. I bet you it is, guys, because if you're having it plugged into the iPad, and I don't know, I really don't know what that is. Unfortunately, I'll just have to test it out in time. It didn't come with instructions, unfortunately. Oh, wait. I take it back. All right, now we'll find out what that is. So it looks like that is, well, there's your audio. There's your HDMI. Your power, which I was right. That one right here is power. This guy right here. Your TF card, your SD card. Unfortunately, it doesn't tell us what that is. You know what it could be, guys, is it at one point they were probably going to go ahead and or maybe some of these models come with a mic for whatever reason. So disregard that little hole there. I don't think it's anything. And anyway, you get this little pamphlet, which is cool. It gives you a rundown on what each port does and what it specifies it should be used for. It gives you some specs and just a kind of like a blueprint of what goes where. You can also plug in this into your MacBook or iMac if you have one. Anyway, let me go ahead and, speaking of which, let me go ahead and see if this is going to fit with the case that I have on the iPad, because I sure hope it does, because if not, I might have to modify the brand new keyboard case that I got in order to get this to fit. So let me try that next real quick. Hang on, guys. All right, so here's the case. Let's see, it'll be right there. Oops, let me turn it the other way. It's kind of hard looking at it from this angle. And let's see, open this up. Oh yes, nice. It already indicates that it found it. Let me go ahead and angle this camera a little better. Oh, I forgot to turn it on. Well, since now we're going to go over the case itself, let me demonstrate to you here what I'm doing. So right now it's not doing anything because I didn't power it on. I'm just doing it to conserve power. I already clicked it on, as you can see. There we go. So a couple of key factors we'll go over real quick, guys, on the keyboard part. Everything else is basic. You hit the function key and it gives you the ability, well, let me unlock this first of all. Otherwise, we're just going to keep getting a blank screen. There we go. So the function key, which is here, activates all these top functions, and it's your typical home button, your search button, your copy, your paste, your cut, your what is it? Forward and reverse play button, your pause and play button, your volume low key and your volume high key. You got your display functions for low, high on the screen. And then there is no, what do you call it? Backlit keys on this keyboard, which I'm okay with that. I don't really see that why I need it. The other thing I'd like to mention is if you ever wanted to stop the touchpad from functioning, well, let's say you just need to rest your hand on there for something like typing, you hit the function key and the space bar, and now as you notice, nothing's happening. There's my pointer and nothing's happening. So if you hit it again, function key, space bar, now it's active. That's pretty cool. There it is. Now it's active. So let's see if I can get this at a better angle, because I wanted to show you guys. If you look up on this corner right there, you'll see that it actually recognizes. There you go. See that? So it recognizes it. So I don't have to modify the case, which is great. Actually, I want it this way. There you go. So now, what else do we need to do? Let me go over some of the function keys on the touchpad. And sorry I can't get this at a better angle, guys. I'm trying to fit this in here for you. Let me see if I can zoom out a little bit. There we go. So if you want to two-finger gesture, right? That's going to be to go to the left, go to the right, right? Pretty, as you can see, it's pretty effective. There's no lag. Let's see, if you do a three-finger gesture, right? That'll bring the screen up. In this case, I had some apps open just to show you, and then you can go from there. It's 3 fingers over, it'll bring you to the next. Like whatever you have open. What is this? Don't allow. So you can also take your time and do it slowly by keeping your 3 fingers on the pad, and you can go from one app to whatever it is you had open previously. Let's go to terminal. The keys work great. Let's do H-top. Nice. And if I wanted to switch out of that and go to another app, again, 3-finger gesture. Let's go to the news. So very effective. That's with the 3-finger gesture. It lets you open up multiple apps that are running in the background, and you can jump from one to the other. You can switch from one page to the next. The 2-finger gesture is just, you know, scrolling up, scrolling down. Your single finger gesture is like if you want to actually open something. You don't have to click hard on the touchpad. You just basically tap it twice and it opens up whatever. It activates whatever it is you got the mouse on. You don't have to hit it twice. You can hit it once. Let's see what else here. Yeah, I mean, I like it. I'm pretty happy with it. I really did kind of want to get this. I've been waiting for something like this to come around for the iPad. I'm glad it finally did. Let me do one more thing, guys. Let's throw some, I might have I think I got a USB 3.0 with some files on it for Mac OS when I was doing a pre-install. Let me go grab that just so we can see if those actually work. Hold on. We'll test out the TF card. I do have one. I don't know what's on it. And we'll test out an actual 3.0 and see how that functions. Because I don't know if you're... I'm doing this because I don't know if we might have to have power connected. All right, it's in there. I think for that, we probably have to go to Files. And... yeah, there it is. That's the actual USB that I put in. Yep, that's it. That's the Mac OS system folder file that I needed when I was messing with my Mac. So obviously it reads it, and you can tell because I'll just eject it. And there it is, it's gone. Now let's try the TF card. I'm trying to do this at an angle, guys. I don't got the best. Let's see, where was that at? Was that here? So the good thing is we know it works without having power connected to it. I think I got that the wrong way. There we go. Let's see if that pops up. Hold on, let me try that again. Okay guys, I'm sorry about that. It took me a little while. I couldn't figure out what was going on. Apparently this here, it's either defective or I probably didn't format it properly. Let me see here. Anyway, yeah, because if you put it in, That's why I was having trouble figuring out what's going on. Nothing happens. I mean, I probably need to reformat it. The iPad probably can't recognize it. I probably formatted it in a certain a different format. So I went ahead and grabbed another one, and this one, as you can see, comes up immediately right there under no name. I think that other one I ended up, and then that, just to show you, that's one. Here's another one. I try to format these when when they're not being used. There you go. You can see right there, showed up again. And then while I was at it, I actually found one of these in my camera. I'm not sure what's on it. We'll find out here shortly. I'm just doing this to make sure all these actual ports work. Let me see, do I got it in here right? Nice. Okay, that's off my Canon. Let's see what we got on here. Oh yeah, just a bunch of family photos. It's when my son graduated from the Marines. All right, cool. So guys, it works great, man. Pretty quick and spontaneous. I mean, not spontaneous, pretty quick and responsive. That's about it. That's gonna cover it. That covers everything, guys. I'm happy with these accessories. I did kind of need these for what I need this iPad for, and I'm very happy now that I can carry everything with me all in one. When I'm done with this, I can just, you know, take it off, throw it in this nice little bag. I don't have to worry about it getting scratched, lost, or stolen. And I'm on my way. So, all right, guys, that's about it. I do appreciate you checking out this video. Hopefully some of this stuff might be helpful to you. I'll put all the links in the description. And thanks for stopping by. Cast 72. Peace out.